Okay. So I just wanted to finish up really quickly and then so what I'm going to do is just read quickly. Where I was cut off, I was saying how it trickles in sometimes, okay? Just for everyone. Your intuition, sometimes you may not know exactly what it means, or you kind of have an idea, but then, you know, it might even be a couple of years later, something else happens, and then these dots connect, and then it's like this whole nother layer is discovered. So, the dream with the mountain lion, and the question of whether it's natural for us to be eating flesh, and we look to the wild, you know, to the natural world and observe it, and that's where we find our truth and our answers. But sometimes even then you can be fooled and it can be tricky. And I just have the light on right now so I can read this, and then I'm going to turn it off and then just kind of meditate, calm down. I'm very tired now, and I'll go into the dream and explain it. I just want to read I just want to read this first. So it's the book of Nahum, and it's on page 408 of the King James Version of this Bible that I have in my hand. And with that dream that I explained in part 1 about the mountain lion being emaciated, it had like more flat eyes though, like more like human eyes, you know. They weren't cat-like, and they had a very human expression of confusion in them, and it seemed hungry, confused, and out of place. And then with the question about the meat eating, okay, because I think a lot of people want to know this, and they want to know, it's like, is it a natural thing? Is it not? It's, you know, it's a sacrifice that I've made. Same with my celibacy. Same with, you know, like, I'm a single mom. I don't have a babysitter. I don't do that. Like, we did preschool, and we're done with that. And now we're homeschooling, because now we won't even get into that, but it's mandatory vaccination time, okay, people? So just, you know, that's what it is now. You're not going to be able to have a waiver anymore for your personal religious beliefs or otherwise. So just so you know. And this is Northern California, okay? Free state, just, you know, hippie free, whatever. So I guess we're going to be homeschooling and hopefully getting special assistance from a program for my son, because he has ASD, autistic spectrum disorder. Okay, so here we go. The book of Nahum. Let's see. It's talking about the lions. Okay. So the second column is 2, 1, 2. The book of Nahum 2:11. Where is the dwelling of the lions and the feeding place of the young lions? Where the lion, even the old lion, walked, and the lion's whelp, and none made them afraid. The lion did tear, just bear with me the way, okay, this is the original Bible, so I'll explain it in a second. The lion did tear to pieces enough for his whelps. Okay, I guess that's what they call babies. Okay, and strangled for his lionesses. Okay, lions, lionesses, whelps. They mentioned the old lion, even the old lion. Okay, they can project. They already know what we're going to ask, okay? What I was asking about, is it okay to eat meat? So, it's like the children go, even the old lion, even the babies? Okay. The lion did tear into pieces enough for his whelps, and strangled for his lionesses, and filled his holes with prey, and his dens with raven or ravin. I'm not sure, it's R-A-V-I-N. Okay? I think that's like, raven, like, food, ravenous, something to have to do with that. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will burn her chariots in the smoke, and the sword shall devour thy young lions, and I will cut off thy prey from the earth, and the voice of thy messengers shall no more be heard. So he's saying, okay, in the book of Nahum, the Lord says, okay, he's channeling this message from God. The Lord says that even the lions that you see devouring the flesh of others, other creatures, if we're all connected, we're devouring the flesh of, basically, isn't that cannibalism? I mean, look, I used to be like gourmet chef, eating all the, hoisin, beef, braised, short ribs with mushrooms. And come on, okay? I loved it all. It tastes so good. This is a sacrifice that I've made. And we try to justify it. Well, it's nature. Look at, the food chain, the blah, blah, blah. It's all a lie, people. All those animal shows you see now on Animal Planet about shark attack and all this stuff. This is the lie they want you to believe, okay? Because when you eat meat, you stay in a lower vibration. It's not for no reason. Connect the dots. Even the lion, even the old lion, even the babies and the lionesses, yes. If you devour the flesh, you are basically consuming yourself. Okay? This is cannibalism. This is self-sacrifice. That's a sin against nature. Like how people say, oh, suicide and this. Yes. Murdering another, murdering yourself, murdering an animal to eat. So basically what? Like form a turd. Okay, sorry, but there's plenty of other things we're supposed to be eating from the trees, the fruits, and the nuts within arm's reach. Okay, up above the ground where the animals and their food is. So, just in case you didn't know, now you know. And I'm coming upon all this naturally, okay? This is not being fed to. These are questions that I ask the universe, that I ask God, and He gives me the answers in a dream, and then a Bible verse, and then, okay? We need to connect the dots in our own life. So I'm not going to go on to read any more. The book of Nahum is 1 page long, okay? And it's interesting because the next page is 409, okay? Time to clean house. Spiritual house cleaning time. Like the 409 spray. So you can think of it that way. It's 1 page long. If you could probably find it online if you don't even have a Bible. I'm sure Google Books, King James Version of the Bible, the book of Nahum, Nahum. On page 408 of King James Version. Okay, I'm going to turn the light off. Okay. So, the importance of everything here was to bring forth some clarity, some confirmation. What I'm trying to do is be a vessel for my Creator and serve humanity in the best way that I know how with the resources that I have. Okay? I don't even have the energy to like do a PayPal, set up I'm not doing monetization because I don't support those commercials and stuff, and since my channel's so small, it's going to be, every single one's going to have a commercial, and I don't want that, and I'm not doing this for money. I mean, I guess if you wanted to email me and we could set, I mean, if you want to email me and get clarity on any of the channeled messages that I do, I will do that for anyone for free, okay? You know, but don't think you're going to be like asking relationship questions and stuff. These are energies, ethers, like it has to be pertaining to the reading, okay? And I'll answer, if you want more clarity, I will be happy to do that, because sometimes it comes out just the way it comes out. So I hope I made sense. I just want to do my part. And if we all just do that, we can have that beauty that we want in our life. We can all have that all together right here, right now, if we just listen to the subtleties, the nonverbal messages. And my son being autistic and having speech delay, he doesn't talk. I mean, he's taught me so much. If it wasn't for him, I never would have come upon sacred geometry and cymatics and how sound vibrates things into form. Okay, it's all connected, people. Look it up, cymatics. C-Y-M-A-T-I-C-S. Cymatics. And the sacred geometry implications thereof. Sound is form. The form is sacred geometry. Everything is crystalline, sacred geometry. And it comes into fruition, it manifests into the material realm through vibration, which sound is. Everything is vibration. I'm just trying to be in harmony with the vibration of love. And whatever vibrations that are in harmony with the 528, either the 528 or the ones that are in harmony with it, not the ones that are in discordance with it. This is how we're going to heal ourselves. This is how we're going to help show others how to heal themselves. This was Jesus' message. He wasn't called the Messiah, Mashiach. Alright? He's the Mashiach because he is the messenger. And the message is this: love. So, unified zodiac. Blessings.